Americans described by their families as mentally ill who've ended up on the wrong side of an officer's gun. Many even inside law enforcement are calling this a crisis in American policing.
And what I can't stress enough, and I truly feel in my heart, is that this is the future of policing.
Just hours from where Jason Harrison was killed, a specialized team is working to revolutionize policing from within. They're San Antonio's mental health unit.
She's calling in stating that she has depression and that she's feeling suicidal.
Meet Patrolman Joe Smart, Ernie Stevens. They're tasked with responding to calls involving emotionally disturbed persons anywhere in the city.
Hi, my name's Ernie. Did you call the police?
I promise you that I'm not like any police officer that you've probably ever met.
Today, it's a young woman who called 911 contemplating suicide.
Have you ever attempted suicide in the past?
No. I
No.
don't even know how I would do it.
Okay, so you don't have a plan right now.
No.
These officers are experts in what's called crisis intervention training.
Would you say that you really don't want to die, but you want the pain to stop? Would that be?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't really like kid.
And you're willing to get some help today?
Yeah.
This woman agrees to get help.
We'll go in there together. You'll ride with us in an unlocked car.
It's all part of a pioneering program where the mentally ill are diverted out of jails and into treatment.
You know, we walk in, it's not, hey, I'm Officer Tomorrow, this is Officer Stevens, it's, how you doing, Byron? My name is Joe. This is Ernie. We're just here to help you.
Only 15 to 20% of law enforcement agencies in the country have crisis intervention training programs.
When police officers have had this kind of training, they unlearn certain biases and they practice. They learn how to make quick decisions that are fair and impartial.
According to a survey by the Police Executive Research Forum, new recruits typically spend 60 hours learning to handle a gun, compared to 8 hours learning strategies for handling the mentally ill.
Look at our police academies. How close do they mimic military boot camps? But then when you graduate, you go to the streets.
For Joe, this work is personal. As a Marine Corps veteran, he's battled PTSD.
Very personal question. You ever consider suicide?
I have. Absolutely.
So when you go on these calls, you sometimes see yourself.
A lot of the times I see myself. And that's what allows me to do what I feel like is a good job.
This new approach may be saving lives, and it's certainly saving money for the city of San Antonio, around $50 million in the past 5 years. Their specialized training is put to the test almost daily.
A complainant is calling in asking for a welfare check on his estranged wife. He's at her house, knocking on the door, no answer.
They race to the scene. We could sense their heart rates rising.
So police, are you okay?
That's the victim's estranged husband who called 911. All they can do now is pace and pray. Ernie and Joe arrived in time.
We found her face down in her bathroom with a lot of pills, empty pill bottles, at least 7. We tried to do what we could until EMS got here. We do have a faint pulse.
I was struck by how you guys kicked the door in, having no idea what you might find inside.
Certain officers are going to see us as foolish, you know, because like you said, Byron, we don't know what's on the other side of that door. You're right. Every possible call that police officers get dispatched to has the potential to turn violent. And like I said, our mindset is always ready to go there if needed.
The woman survived. Ernie and Joe likely saved her life.
I saw 2 cops go in. I saw 2 human beings come out.
The reaction is that, Byron, because of how you see it affect us. There's no way you can do this day in and day out and not have a human approach to this or respond with emotion. I don't think it's possible.
Police across the country insist no 2 encounters are the same, but more enhanced training is key.
The more information we can give them about how different people in the community are and give them the tools in order to de-escalate situations which can escalate, it's going to work to everybody's advantage.
Next, her affair with presidential hopeful John Edwards made her infamous. We'll tell you how Rielle Hunter and her daughter have moved past the scandal. But first, it's official. Hillary Clinton has selected her running mate as Virginia Senator Tim Kaine, the man she calls a relentless optimist who devoted his life to fighting for others. The presumptive Democratic nominee announced her choice tonight via Twitter, as well as in a text message to her supporters.
Via Twitter?
To announce my running mate, Tim Kaine, a man who's devoted his life to fighting for others. The 2 campaigned together in the battleground state of Virginia. An unofficial audition for Kaine. Hillary's ready to be president. Hillary's ready to be our leader. Hillary's ready to make history. Before being elected to the Senate, King was a governor, a mayor, and a city councilman, and has never lost an election. In fact, Clinton said she hopes will bring some luck to the ticket.
Road, Murano, and Pathfinder. Now get 0% APR for 72 months and $500 bonus cash.
You won't believe what's in this t-shirt. Farmer's market, a fire truck, even a marching band. And if I can get comfortable talking about this t-shirt, then you can get comfortable using Preparation H. For any sort of discomfort in yours, Preparation H, get comfortable with it. It's Macy's semi-annual clearance event. Save 50 to 80% store-wide. Get great clearance savings for her, for him, and for your home. Plus get an extra 20% off with your Macy's card or Ross Savings Pass. Macy's semi-annual clearance event.
If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and you're talking to your doctor about your medication, this is Humira. This is Humira helping to relieve my pain and protect my joints from further damage. This is Humira helping me go further. Humira works for many adults. It targets and helps to block a specific source of inflammation that contributes to RA symptoms. Doctors have been prescribing Humira for over 13 years.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB. Hepatitis B are prone to infections or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Ready for a new chapter? Talk to your rheumatologist. This is Humira at work.
Donald Trump and the Republicans won first. Now it's Hillary Clinton and the Democrats' turn. And starting Monday in Philadelphia, America turns to NBC News and the best political team anywhere for the Democratic National Convention on NBC.
What's big right now? You are in the latest looks from Ross. Big style, big brands, not big prices. Like this outfit, $49.99 in department stores. But if you want it for less than $27, you gotta go to Ross.
American Signature Furniture presents how to make the most of every moment. First, take any moment and make it your own. There's a moment. Another one. There's another. This one needs help. Head to American Signature Furniture, where you can always find furniture that makes any moment perfect at prices that are perfect for everyone. Perfect. And that's how to buy the perfect piece at American Signature Furniture.
With this level of intelligence, it's a supercomputer. With this grade of protection, it's a fortress. And with this standard of luxury, it's an oasis. Introducing a completely redesigned E-Class. It's everything you need it to be. See your authorized dealer for essential offers through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. The Rooms to Go summer clearance sale starts tomorrow, Saturday at 10 a.m. Discover hundreds of great clearance items. Prices slashed to move fast and make room for new fall styles. Get big reductions on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. Even Cindy Crawford Home and the Sofia Vergara collections are clearance priced. Plus get interest-free financing. Quantities are limited, so shop early. Hurry to the Rooms to Go summer clearance sale starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's all about low prices.
Ooh, I like it. Our decorating drinks
We're bigger than our budget.
So we went to Ross and found all the looks I've been obsessing over. And we saved so much, we could afford to do the whole place.
See? You gotta go to Ross.
It was a political scandal straight out of a soap opera. The revelation that Senator and presidential hopeful John Edwards was having an affair, fathering a child while his wife battled cancer. The vilified woman at the center of it, videographer Riel Honey, Years away from the spotlight, she returns with her 8-year-old daughter to discuss how they found happiness and to sell a book. Here's ABC's Amy Rowe.
I think what bothers me the most was the meanness of it all. The lack of compassion and understanding that happens when people make mistakes or people do things. Everyone judges and jumps on you so fast.
Composed and subdued, Riel Hunter today seems a far cry from the woman at the center of a political sex scandal.
What have the last few years been like? Everything I do now is based upon being a mom first, and my choices, how they are going to impact Quinn.
Quinn, the little girl she had with North Carolina Senator and presidential hopeful John Edwards, is now 8 years old.
You've said that Quinn is aware of everything that went on. It's her history, and it's hard to avoid with all of the media attention and the paparazzi. How are you doing, Quinn?
Great.
Have you managed to create a normal life?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
still have people circling you, pointing?
No, not circling. Every once in a while something will pop up, but no, it's wonderful.
But years ago, it was anything but. Hunter, the infamous mistress of John Edwards, is a brazen and boyish politician who got tripped up in a web of lies that captivated the country for years.
Story's false. It's completely untrue. Not true. Not true. I don't respond to these lies.
What's your relationship like now with John?
We're very, very good friends and great co-parents, and we have the same goals. We want the best for Quinn.
Every time you've been asked this question, do you love John? You've always said yes.
Oh, absolutely. I view him as my family. I mean, he's family. I absolutely love him. Will always love him.
What kind of a dad is your dad?
He's a great dad.
How often do you get to see him?
As often as I can.
Tell me about the relationship you see between John and Quinn.
I think he has a real soft spot for her. He does. He gets very choked up by her. It's sweet.
Back in 2006, the charismatic candidate with the storybook marriage and his eyes on the White House.
I declare myself a candidate for President of the United States.
But he begins an affair with Riel Hunter, just as his wife is battling breast cancer for the second time.
I love her. Been married to her for 30 years. I'd do anything for her. And she is completely committed to this cause. This is the cause of our lives.
In front of the camera, Edwards is working his family man image.
She's the most extraordinary person I've ever known.
But behind the scenes, the affair continues. Riel is hired as a videographer, accompanying Edwards on the campaign trail. In 2007, the National Enquirer breaks the story.
The story's false. It's completely untrue. I've been in love with the same woman for 30 plus years. As anybody who's been around us knows, she's an extraordinary human being.
Riel becomes pregnant, and the lies keep stacking up. But in 2008, Edwards finally comes clean to ABC's Bob Woodruff.
Did you have an affair with Miss Hunter?
In 2006, 2 years ago, I made a very serious mistake. A mistake that I'm responsible for, and no one else.
A report has been published that the baby of Miss Hunter is your baby. True?
Not true. Not true. Published in a supermarket tabloid. But no, that is absolutely not true.
Does Elizabeth think this is possibly your baby?
No, of course not.
No way.
No. She knows it's not.
In 2010, Edwards would publicly admit that Quinn is his daughter. A sweet and innocent girl born into a scandal she never asked for. She's speaking in public for the first time, sharing her love of horses in a new children's book, How We Do It.
He thinks he's a fancy show horse, and he's just a pony.
What did he teach you? Did Howie teach you something?
He taught me how to be a better rider and how to find happiness.
But for Riel, finding happiness after that public and humiliating battering has been a process.
It was interesting. I looked the last time you spoke to ABC News, it was 2012. Your memoir came out, and interestingly enough, it was an election year then. It's an election year now. Coincidence?
Complete. Completely.
Are you concerned at all, though, by writing this book, even with a positive message that it'll bring up some of the ugly parts of your past and something you'll have to relive and talk about again?
When you make a mistake, you have to take responsibility for it. Say you're sorry, forgive yourself, and then move on. Would I do that again? No way.
You told George back in 2012, knowing what you
person anymore.
Yeah, and learn from them.
Yeah, yeah,